Greetings and salutations, fellow Homo sapiens. This is Will, and I already know what you're going to say. Where the bloody hell have you been? And also, why are you not playing WoW? Alright, let me answer those two questions for you. The first one being, okay, I've had really bad internet, and also I've been ridiculously lazy and just not had the motivation to make any videos. But also my internet has been terrible. Really bad. I'm actually going to struggle uploading this video, to be honest. And also, why am I not playing WoW? No internet. And also I've actually been playing a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic recently, so I've decided to show you the game. Also, Heroes of Might and Magic 6 comes out in a couple of weeks. I don't know the exact date, but it's very soon. So once that comes out, I want to make videos of that. But let's just talk about Heroes of Might and Magic 5 first. Alright, let's get straight in there. Let's create a let's create a new game. Me versus the computer. And let's choose a map. Let's go for the Land of Outcasts and create the game. Right, this game is a strategy game, but it's not necessarily a RTS like StarCraft. It's, I don't know if the expression exists, but a TBS, a turn-based strategy. And let's just go through the races that you can choose. The first one being the humans. This is Haven. They have like light magic and lots of heaven type creatures. They get start off like peasants, then archers, then knights, then griffins, then priests, then cavaliers, and then finally angels. So they're the generic human race. Then you move on to Inferno. These are demons basically. They get things like imps, horned demons. What's the third? I can't remember off the top of my head. But then you get things like succubi and then nightmares, pit fiends, and ultimately devils. Devils are what you just saw fighting on the main page just then. So that's the demons. Next is Necropolis. This is the undead. They have things like skeletons, vampires, lichens, ghosts, zombies. What else? Wraiths, which are like death, and ultimately black dragons. So really good. I like the undead. My second favourite race. Then you move on to Sylvan. This is like the wood elf thing. I'm not the biggest fan of this race, but they basically have things like sprites and unicorns, treants, ultimately green dragons and hunters, and like weird war dancer things with two swords. They're okay. They have some pretty good mobs, but nah, I just don't bloody like them. Not gonna lie to you. Then you move on to this is Dungeon. These are like dark elves. They have things like, well, can't really describe. The main ones are like minotaurs and hydras, and some other weird dragons that spew acid breath. And they have like assassins, and I don't like these. They're called warlocks, but they're not warlocks within the Warcraft sense. They're warlocks within the medieval sense. And it's a bit meh. I'm not the biggest fan. And then last and certainly not least, Academy, my race. This is who I'm going to be playing as. These are the mages, but they're like Arabian Nights type mages. The creatures consist of gremlins, gargoyles, golems, mages, djinns, things called rakashims, and ultimately titans. So, love this race. This is who I'm going to be playing as. Then you choose your hero. I could go into detail about what every single hero does, but I can't be bothered. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm just gonna say I'm choosing this guy, and this guy buffs gremlins. That's all you need to know. And then you start your starting bonus. You have a choice of random artifact, gold, or resources. Just get resources. No point in getting anything else. This is my name, Moon. Moving on to my nemesis, Ars. Oh, capital A. Played by a computer. And then his American cousin, Ass, and his retarded cousin, Bud. What can I say? I'm immature. Do something about it. And start the game. So yeah, the main thing in this game is you get mines, and then you get resources, which is used to build more stuff and get more troops, and ultimately defeat your enemies. So let's start off by going into the town. We build straight away. I have a choice of a lot of things. The blacksmith, where I can get war machines. Marketplace, where I can buy and sell resources for an extortionate amount. Gremlin workshop, where I can buy gremlins. Maid guild level 1, which will get me my first spells. The arcane forge, which will do my Academy special ability, which is, yeah, I'll go into that in more detail later, and the Storm Parpet, which gets me Gargoyles, my rank 2 creature. The first thing I'm going to get is Mage Guild level 1, since the only way you can learn spells is by getting Mage Guild and having the hero in the town, and since he's in the town, you need to learn these. Some great spells there, Eldritch Arrow being the best, and also I'm going to buy a new hero, since I already have the tavern built on this level. You'll always have a choice of 2 heroes. The first one will definitely be from your race. The second one could be from your race, but it's completely random. This one isn't, so I don't care about her. I care about this guy. The reason I'm buying him is because I want some troops straight off the bat. So let's steal his troops, and that's a good army. 98 gremlins and a couple of gargoyles. What's not to love? Right, so let's go against these scouts. These are, as I said, dungeon type mobs. These are the rank 1 unupgraded, but they are ranged, which is very irritating. There's only 19, which is absolutely naff all. So I'm going to use my Eldritch Arrow just to, wow, I don't kill them. Interesting. I'm going to hit those ones for 6. This is my hero attacking. He's the first one. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the order of which the troops attack. Now it's my gargoyles, and I'm not going to move. Next is my war machine. It's completely random about which mob it'll hit, unless you get the ability to control it. And that's the computer hitting my gremlin. The shiny thing above the enemy's head there, that was good morale. Morale is like a slight chance on being able to attack pretty much straight away, straight afterwards. As you can tell, he gets to hit pretty much after me, which is why I'm going to knock him dead. Wow, I never realised that scouts have such high defence. And I got good morale too. Now they shoot and bang. So there's no, as you can see, there's no point in me sending my gargoyles over, because by the time they actually get over there, the mobs will be dead, which is just a bit silly. So I'm going to shoot those since they're attacking next. Bang, down, and next is my hero, and I kill those with just a simple shot. No point in wasting my mana on attacks. Death. Sweets for my sweet. Alright, so I lost 1 gremlin. That was fine. I'm not going to go straight and pick up the mine just yet. Instead, I'm going to head down here and get this treasure chest. The treasure chest will give you either gold or experience. Pretty much always go for experience, with exceptions. Right, when you level up, you have a choice of 4 things: a brand new skill, upgrading a current skill, or abilities. You'll always be completely random, with exceptions. Basic luck, I'm not the biggest fan of luck. It's meh. I don't like it, I'm not getting it. Advanced war machines, now this is very tempting. Because my hero starts off with basic war machines, this is the upgraded version. So I'm really tempted on getting that. Magic Mirror comes from the Academy specific skill, Artificer. What Magic Mirror does is, if a spell casts on you, there's a slight chance of being reflected on anything else on the battlefield. Although it probably will actually hit the enemy, which is really, really good. Or Catapult, this comes from War Machines. Catapult will give you manual control over the catapult when you're attacking a town, and also it'll do more damage and get an extra shot. However, I won't be attacking any towns anytime soon, so it's pointless me getting that. But what I'll also do is restore the ammo cart if it's destroyed, which is good, but meh, don't really care. So I probably won't be getting that. I will actually be getting Advanced War Machines because I want my ballista to do more damage. Alright, so I'm going to go attack these assassins. Right, here's a good example really, because I just fought scouts just then. These are assassins, these are scouts but upgraded. They'll still have the range capability, but what these can do, these have poison on their shots, so if they shoot something, they poison it, which is just naff. Watch this. Shoot, bang, poisoned. So whenever my gremlin will attack now, it'll take damage before it does anything. I'm actually going to send my gargoyles forward. It sounds a bit crazy, I know. So, gargoyles are very, very defensive and they can fly. They're slightly slow and don't do that much damage. I'm going to use my Eldritch Arrow again. Bang for 4 damage. And then my first aid tent. That's complete. Oh, that's great. That because I've got the first aid tent. It's completely like computer controlled, but that just cured the poison I got, which is great. I really, really like that. And then I use my shots. Bang. That poison down to 1. He'll still have the poison, which is annoying. I don't know why I hit the gargoyle, that's a bit silly. Bang, dead. Didn't lose a single mob. Did I? No, I lost 1 gremlin, I think. Which is fine. I'm okay losing the gremlin. Ooh, level up again, that's fantastic. We have a choice of Dark Magic, Advanced Artificer, that's the Academy special ability. Consume Artifact. Right, I'm going to have to go into detail here. With this Artificer ability, what you can do is, if you got that Arcane Forge I mentioned earlier, you can use resources, make them into artifacts, and equip them to your creatures to make them, give them high stats, which is great, but it uses a lot of resources. And also, if you get this ability, you can actually consume that artifact on your mob, and to get mana back in the middle of combat, which is really good, but very situational, and I just never get it. I just ignore it, to be honest. I don't really care. However, I will be getting Ballista. What this will do is just give the Ballista an extra shot and give me manual control over it. So yes, please. And I'll also be grabbing the ore mine and heading down here. This is not the turn over because I've still got this other hero in here to move. I'll head here to pick up this wood and pick up this sawmill, a little bit of wood. Head down here for these gems. Come on, you stupid elephant. And up here for this ore. And that, my friend, is this turn over. Pretty nice first turn. And now it's the computer's turn. I don't actually see what the computer's doing unless I actually have the map. Because you can see down the corner, that's the map. If I uncover the map where they are, it'll show me what they're doing, which is nice. I like to know what my enemy is doing. So I pick up the ore on my little scout guy. And then I build. Make sure you build pretty much every single turn if you can, with exceptions. So I'm going to buy the Gremlin Workshop and get me some gremlins. Yippee! But unfortunately the gremlins just sit in the town and I have to go pick them up. So I'm going to use my little scout guy to go grab them. Gremlin, 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 I made you out of clay. Apparently. Right, so move forwards and go pick up and go trade these gremlins. This guy, like I said, my hero has a special ability of making the gremlins do more damage, scaling with my hero's level, which is very, very nice. Each hero has a special ability. Pick up this gold and conscripts. These are heathen rank 1 troops, but upgraded, and they're specifically melee. But there is a horde of them, so this could be anywhere regions of reading about 70 or 90. Okay, I'm very, very wrong. Only 52. I always get that wrong. So that's not a lot. Eldritch Arrow will kill 12. Man, these are very weak mobs, but you can't just get them in high numbers. That's the thing with rank 1 mobs. They're all pretty much weak, but you can get a lot of them. Now, now I can see now I actually have manual control over this ballista. Shoot once, and shoot again. So for a total of 4 conscripts dead before they even get a chance to move. I'm not going to move my gargoyles. You can see they're completely melee, so I have to move forward, and then I use my gremlins and kill a considerably large amount of them. And then it's my first aid tent, and nothing's been hurt. Then it's my hero. I'm not going to use Eldritch Arrow anymore. Just simple attack. First aid tent again, no one's hurt. And this is my ballista again at point blank range, so doing a lot more damage. And then my gargoyles defend. Conscripts moving forward. First aid tent again. No damage, and death via gremlins. Bye bye conscripts. Yippee! Even got good morale, even though it's pointless. And yeah. Ooh, I can even fight stone gargoyles. Let's go for them. It would have been nice if they'd joined me. There's a very slight chance of mobs actually joining you. Ooh! Not only are they stone gargoyles, but there's also one small pack of obsidian gargoyles, which are upgraded versions of said gargoyles. Right, I've skipped this entire fight because believe me, you don't want to see it. It was very dull. But I'm coming towards the end of the video, just grabbing that attack bonus, and that's the end of the video. So hopefully I'll be making more of Heroes of Might and Magic, because it's a brilliant game, so I'd highly recommend it. So I'll see you all next time. Bye!